You don't have to be rich to be my girl. Don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular time. Hey, this is about a day late though. Anyway, you know, Prince just had a birthday, and you know, you just don't celebrate Prince's birthday, you know, for one day. You know, it's got to be a couple days mixed in there, you know, to where you can, you know, truly enjoy his stuff, his flavor. Anyway, this is the uh, prediction for the June 9th fight for the WBA Junior Featherweight or the Super Bantamweight title, however they want to word that. Probably want to word it that way so they can shove in a Super Bantamweight title in there too, so they can make some money. Anyway, between Guillermo Rigondeaux, and Teon Kennedy. And I'll break down both fighters, give my prediction at the end. Start out with Guillermo Rigondeaux, and he's 9-0, 7 knockouts, 78% knockout ratio there. And, you know, he's the Cuban machine. I mean, this is a 2-time gold medal winner in the Olympics. So and he's had over 400 amateur bouts. And I don't know if you know this or not, but Cuban fighters, even when they're amateur, they're not really amateur. They're pro fighters. And say what they want, you know, they're pro fighters, and they've been doing it for years. So when you start looking at his record as 9-0, don't be fooled with that. He's got more experience than I would say 90 to 95% of all the boxers out there right now. I don't care if they've got 50, 60 fights in. He has this kind of experience. He's gone the distance. Hell, they spar like 20 rounds down there. I mean, he's went the distance. So I mean, this is nothing new to him. He's southpaw, which makes him deadly. He's a freakishly nasty counterpuncher. You know, I mean, he won a title in his third pro fight. That should tell you a little bit about him. You know. Anyway, destroyed Willie Casey, punished Rico Ramos, and some people are like, well, you know, he didn't really knock him out all that bad. But if you watch the shots that were going in on him and landing, those hard straight lefts that he fires out, you know, with no warning. And he's violent to the body as well. And that's the thing that's very, very deadly about him is that left hand, he'll hit you just as hard in the body, straight shot, as he is if he's punching you in the face. The way he fires that shot, it doesn't lose anything off of it. Very, very deadly. He can throw wild, but he throws with aggression. As I said, he does lead lefts to the body or the head, pounds the body, throws the 1-2s. He can be stalking, but not really, because counterpunching is more his style. You know, he can throw lead right hooks, which is just not normal. He is a finisher. If he has you hurt, if he smells blood in the water, he's gunning for you and he's going to take you out. He can alternate his jab. Now, granted, he doesn't, you know, throw it a ton, but he does it as a range finder, a pawing jab, or he can power one out there. Normally it is for range and pawing, though, to get that left hand in there to bash you in the face with it. Can keep his distance. Freakishly good footwork. You could almost say borderline great footwork with what he does in there, in the distance he can keep. He looks like he's close. No, not really. Cumulative power. He hits you with so many shots and hard shots that eventually they take their toll on you. He's fast, he's slick, and he knows so much again. So when you're looking at this, he's the complete fighter. He's what you'd want to see. There's no glaring weaknesses, if any, that he does have. The only thing you could say is, well, he doesn't have pro experience, but once again, those Cuban fighters, he's a 2-time Olympic champion, man. That's a special individual. Going over to Teon Kennedy, 17-1 with 2 draws, 7 knockouts. So right there, power's not in his game plan. I mean, he is the victim of a horrible fight there with Francisco Rodriguez, where Rodriguez did die 2 days after the fight, after he beat him. But he is more, if he's going to knock you out or stop you or anything like that, it's the scary type, because it's a lot of punches. You know, he's got to hit you a lot to really hurt you. 5'5", 72-inch reach, which is really big for a guy that short. He's 1-1-1 in his last 3 fights. Really, I mean, he won the IBF or WBA title. He didn't win it. What am I doing? I'm smoking crack again. And he really doesn't. He beat Jorge Diaz. Really doesn't deserve a title shot. He got worked by Alejandro Lopez. Draw with Christopher Martin. So I mean, he's got a good amateur pedigree. He was a national Golden Gloves champion. He won the Pennsylvania Golden Gloves twice. So I mean, he's got a good amateur background, but that pales compared to what Guillermo Rigondeaux has done. He drops his hands too much. He will throw the hooks. Can be countered. He drops his hands after he throws. All these are freakishly bad things to have when you're going against a fighter like Guillermo Rigondeaux. He is a counterpuncher, so in there we're probably going to see Guillermo actually push the pace a little bit in this fight. And I think ultimately, when it's all said and done, this is going into the prediction part now. I think Guillermo is going to knock him out inside of 4 rounds. I hate to say that, it's a fellow, good Philly fighter and everything like that, but I think this step up in class is just way too much for him right now. And we'll see, So I'm calling knockout inside of 4 rounds. I'll say the 4th round, okay? Just to say the 4th round. All right? Well, please comment, rate, subscribe, and after this fight there will probably be a call for a unification fight between Ninido Donaire and Guillermo Rigondeaux. All right? All right, well, hey, this is Bigragu, Gordo, just whatever. You guys have a great day. Mo.